Here we hello.
Hey,
Hello.
we're waiting for Aiden.
Yeah, I see that.
He knows.
Well, hopefully he up promptly. Right. Any news or announcements?
Hightail came out.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Your HYTL Discord thing. I heard it's
Hell yeah.
really good.
Considering how thrown together they had to do it, and like, yeah,
Hello there.
it's great.
Oh, there you are.
There he is.
Oh, he
Yep.
was waiting for me to show up.
Bad case of oversleep.
Well, that happened.
That was a great Obi-Wan impression, by the way.
Thank you.
Hello there.
Excellent. Have everybody. Let's see. Oh, as for the fight, I was reading through it because it's a really involved fight. I was reading through it just to make sure I kind of understand everything. If you'll notice, there's a few changes.
That's what I like. Mid-fight changes.
Just the druids are spaced out along the inner edge of the ring instead of right next to the statue. And then one of the druids is actually Svarog, notable guy. Nothing really changes functionally, just the position of the druids.
I just realized I did not pay attention to any of your messages a few days ago, Nomad.
Oh.
Whatever you want is fine. I just didn't. I had a migraine. The migraine that I like canceled on our other session last week, Friday.
Just continued.
It lasted through Wednesday, so I just
Ooh.
missed everything that happened.
Fun. So all of the druids that you ended up killing from the flaming sphere are still dead. Just think of it like they teleported a couple feet to the perimeter. Okay. I can't think of anything else. So unless we have anything from you.
I did put in a journal, but see, I
Ooh.
already have inspiration.
Already have inspiration, but thank you for that journal entry.
I figured meeting Strahd is worth a journal entry at least.
All right. So let us turn to where we left off. Battling the top of Yester Hill against some unknown ritual led by Ludmilla. Battle. The march south from the winery was meant to be a race against time. Yet fate twisted the road into something far stranger. As our wanderers slipped through the gray echoes of Barovia, Devil himself emerged from the mists astride a nightmare wreathed in. Strahd von Zarovich did not bar their path nor draw steel. Instead, he walked beside them. Amused and terrifyingly at ease, the woods fell silent to his presence. Every word exchanged weighed as though it might be their last. Not an ambush, but a procession. Our heroes found themselves escorting the Lord of the Land toward the same doom they sought to. Seeking to break the suffocating tension, Madame Lynn chose artistry where others might have chosen fear. She lifted her violin and filled the damp air with a sorrowful melody, illusions of unseen instruments swelling around her song. To their astonishment, Strahd listened, truly listened, closing his eyes as though savoring a rare indulgence. For a fleeting moment, predator and prey gave way to patron and performer. The road felt less like a gallows walk, more like a courtly promenade through hell. Conversation soon turned darker. Tensi, ever devoted to cleansing flame, questioned whether the coming inferno upon Yester Hill would offend Barovia's. Strahd's answer was a smile, sharp with amusement. He granted permission, not as mercy, as challenge, inviting her to try and burn a land steeped in rot and rain. Followed was no blessing, but a dare. Our band pressed on, knowing the devil himself would be watching their arc. It was Aiden who turned this grim companionship into opportunity, with careful words and deeper, sharper insight. He accepted the proposed wager. Let the coming battle decide whether the Martikovs or the Druids were more worthy subjects of Barovia. Strahd's boredom flickered into interest, agreeing to the trial by combat, promising a reward and a secret if our heroes prevailed. So the fate of the winery, and perhaps more, was bound to blood beneath the storm. Yester Hill greeted them as a place of ancient terror. Towering wicker effigy rose above a ring of chanting druids and blackened stones, lightning striking again and again to feed it viridian life. At his heart hovered Ludmilla, one of Strahd's brides, her voice cold and cruel as she boasted of torturing a Martikov to steal the gem. The words shattered Muriel's composure, grief twisting into raw fury as the storm thickened overhead. Battle erupted in chaos and cunning. Ludmilla struck first, ensnaring Pellet in a hypnotic spell that left him floating helpless, while Grease and Shadow turned the ground into a death trap. Madame Lynn answered with wildfire and flame, burning through defenses inch by inch as chanting voices fed the effigy. When Muriel could bear no more, she shed her mortal guise and hurled herself skyward in were-raven form, blades flashing in grief-fueled rage, only to be lashed by living shadow that punished her defiance. Mid thunder and blood, Tensi's magic tore into the fray, through the ritual's backbone, shattering stones and scattering druids with concussive force. Aiden held the line against berserkers and thorns, eldritch power blazing, their band carved openings through the storm. At last, Pellet broke free of his enchantment, surging back into the fray, carrying Madame Lynn from the burning mire to safer ground, steadying the company as lightning lashed wildly around them. By the battle's height, the ritual began to fail, with too few voices left to control it. Winter Splinter's power lashed out in violent arcs, shocking all within the circle as the magic spiraled towards catastrophe. Druids fell, stone cracked, and the storm howled its fury, but Ludmilla still hovered above it all, arrogant and unbroken. As the hill shook and the wicker giant strained toward life, our heroes stood battered yet resolute, knowing the devil watched from afar, smiling, as the trial he demanded neared a bloody and thus brings us to the present moment. The summit of Yester Hill burns with storm and sorcery. You stand within the ancient ring of black stone, rain slicking the ground beneath your feet as thunder cracks overhead, and viridian lightning lashes down into the towering wicker effigy behind you. The air smells of wet earth, smoke, and blood. Druids shriek their dying chants while berserkers crash through the mud, roots clawing up from the soil to drag you down. Every step is treacherous, every breath filled with the pressure of a ritual tearing itself apart. Above the chaos, Ludmilla hovers in a mantle of living shadow, her cold laughter carried on the wind as she rains cruel magic upon the field. The forest folk press in upon the statue from within the rings, the storm howling louder with each passing heartbeat, their incessant chanting continuing even despite the grievous wounds that they receive. There is no retreat, only broken stone, burning wicker, the knowledge that the fate of the hill, the winery, and perhaps Barovia itself may be decided by what you do next. First, you rejoin combat at the top of the order with Ludmilla Villisevic. She is going to target the ground around Tensi and Aiden.
Ugh.
casting Grease. This is a dexterity saving throw. And both of you fail.
What the fudge?
So a 10-foot square turns into difficult terrain, and you are knocked. Then she is going to, your bonus action, entangling slime. Now, succeed on another dexterity saving throw, which you both do succeed on.
It's
You are
ironic
not.
that we're laying down.
Somehow you are able to dodge your way out. And that is her turn. Taking us to Pellet, who makes his save against the wall of mist, failing, taking 11 points of necrotic damage. Pellet, you are up. What do you... You are muted.
Sorry about that. I totally forgot I was muted. So I'm gonna try to get to Aiden and drag him out of the grease because he's so low in hit points and he can't heal himself like Tensi. So I think the first thing I need to do is like fly a little. Can I fly like a foot above the ground and still and avoid this this obstacle, this what is it?
Yes.
Is it vines?
It
Right.
is entangling slime. So it's like slimy little fibers. The one that Madam Lynn is by is kind of up in the air on the rock, but the one next to you and the Berserker and then Aiden and Tensi is just along the ground, so you can fly above them.
So yes, so is that control and up? Is that it?
Alt.
Or is it alt? It's alt.
There you go.
Alright, and then I'm gonna try to, let's see, I can get to Aiden. Here we go. And then I can go back down. And then, do I need to grapple to grab him?
It's just using your action to grab him. He's an ally, so he can just allow it.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to grab him out of the grease.
Right.
To be totally out of the grease. I don't know how to. Should I move backwards?
That's all right. So
Can I just, like...
he will be dragged into whatever. Like if you move here, he doesn't move. If you move here, he'll move.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
Just want to get him out. And then, I guess, let's see, what can I do for a bonus action? Can I, like, punch the ground or that rock I'm next to as a bonus action? Just to keep my rage?
You can just use your bonus action to continue your rage. That's new in the 2024.
Oh, then perfect.
Yep.
And that's it. And then and then hold on, let me get my turn.
All right. We go to the Druid Berserker, who is going to go running after you. First, we got to see if he falls.
Do it.
The villains here are immune to the mist.
They do appear to be affected. He succeeds
okay.
against it, so he is going to just move off
What a jerk.
right there. Attack you with his great axe pellet.
I'm here for it.
Does an 11 hit?
Oh no.
Right, that is going. Yes. Taking us to Aiden's turn, prone on the ground. He must make his save, which he fails. Receiving 5 points, partially resisted from 10 necrotic.
Okay, I would like to use half my movement to stand up. And I'm going to use my bonus action to hit Mr. Great Axe Barbarian guy with my Hexblade's Curse.
I wish you could just take a potion of healing from my inventory and use it on yourself.
I do still have my healing ability, which I'm going to use now as my action.
Can't you just item interaction? Take it out of your backpack. Since you're right there.
Yeah, whatever you do, just as long as you can get some health.
Here we go.
All right, 6 points of healing to Aiden.
And I look to Pellet and I say, well, looks like we're going to have to get rid of this guy first. As I
Oh
get
yeah.
my turn.
I'm looking forward to it.
My turn? Nothing popped up.
Yes, Madam Lynn, you are up.
I wanted to check because when it was the vampire's lady turn, was that also all the druids guys? I don't know if the one next to him would have been burnt.
The ones chanting? No.
Okay. Bonus action then, I'm gonna have my flame sphere bash into the one that it's already next to. So hopefully try and finish it off.
Right.
That's the one that's named too. Varog.
Oh yeah, so
How'd you get way over there?
So that when she does her flaming sphere, it doesn't stop for the rain.
Got it.
did it hit?
I don't see a roll.
Let me try and click again.
I heard a roll.
Oh my god, my screen just like flipped out. Okay, now it says targeting.
It fails. Rolling a 5. All right, Svarog receives 4 points of fire damage.
And then
He maintains his concentration.
not for long, bitch. Firebolt in the same bitch. 120 feet, so I'd hit it either. This 12 hit.
12 is going to miss.
Damn it. And I'm restrained, so everything else is out of range right now. It's the end of my turn.
Right, Wildfire Spirit's going to take the dodge action, and Muriel on the ground, prone, seems to be a little bit hurt. This pooling blood from the savage attack by Ludmilla returned upon her from the shadows. She saves against the mist. She is going to stand up. And then give a great shout as she soars back into the air next to Ludmilla in order to deliver some vengeance. Right. First attack misses. Second attack is going to hit with an 18. Deals 8 points of piercing damage to Ludmilla. However, Ludmilla is going to use Mage's Reprisal reaction. Not that one, it's the Shroud of Shadows. Alright, so it dealt
Shadows.
8 points of piercing damage, which was partially resisted to 4. Muriel is going to take 4 points of... Yep, it is 4 points of piercing damage. For now. That takes us to Tensi. What do you got, Tensi?
Oh, hey. Is there any reason I cannot cast a spell while I'm prone?
I don't think so.
Okay, is there any... Would I have to make another save for against Grease if I stand up and don't move?
If you stand up, is a good question.
But don't move.
Nope, you can stand up and not move, and you will not have to roll.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stay right here prone in the middle of Grease, so anyone who has to come close to me to make a melee attack has to go through Grease.
Alright. One other thing. She failed her concentration. So the grease is still there. But all of the entangling slime is gone.
Oh, good.
And then Tensi, you failed against the wall of mist, so you take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Now, I didn't have... Okay. And that wasn't part of the, like resistance stuff I had, is it? Magic resistance?
Does not appear so.
Alright, well then I'm down, so.
Alright, Tensi gets knocked down.
So I didn't actually get up, I didn't have a chance to stand up or not, so.
Are you gonna heal yourself? Did you do it already?
I can't!
Oh.
He got knocked out.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't have any range heals.
The druid at the center of the circle lifts his hands high, clasping a thin stone gray wand in his pale bony fingers. At his gesture, the ring of black roots pulsates as if alive, quivering and writhing as their blackened bark rises into the air. Thorns, long, wicked, and sharp, erupt from the root's edges even as droplets of crimson blood bead upon the root's soft, spongy surfaces. The roots themselves grow vertically, twisting and intertwining until they form a wall of dark, impenetrable foliage 30 feet high and 15 feet deep. Black roots pierce from its sides and rise into the air above it, where they tremble and writhe like slick, muddy tendrils. This ring of roots has just grown in size. 30 feet high, 15 feet thick.
Well, it's a shame I couldn't cast my shatter now.
The area
And he
that we broke open hasn't closed again.
What?
The area that we had broken open has completely closed up.
It has not.
Okay.
That area is still open. You do have a chance of getting inside still. He stops chanting and is going to turn his attention outward. He moves right here. And he is going to target Aiden. $60 feet long. All right, he's going to cast Gust of Wind.
Oh, fuck.
And 15, 50.
Hit that barbarian. The berserker, whatever.
Berserker!
He's hitting all of you guys anyways. At least he'll hit one of his allies.
So, this gust of wind is a line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasting from him. Each creature must make a strength saving throw. So that does get the berserker as well. Aiden fails, the others succeed. So Aiden is pushed 15 feet.
Into another set of grease.
Yep. He's going to have to make another dexterity save against the grease.
I hope you pass it and you do like an epic slide.
He fails, getting knocked prone.
Oh.
That would have been cool, Pellet, but it didn't work.
I wish I could use I wish I could have used a reaction to grab you, but I don't know how that mechanic works.
And then he's going to use his Speed of the Adder to cast another spell as a bonus action. This is going to be against Pellet.
Of course.
Range of 30 feet. So this one can't. All right, so he's going to cast Produce Flame. He's going to shoot it at you, but a 7 is going to miss. It takes us to the rest of the Druid Naturalists. That should. All right,
That
Druid
gust of wind
11.
animation is dope.
Yeah. Druid 11 continues. Actually, no, it's going to restart chanting. Well as Twelve dazed. 15. This freaking I'm gonna have to reload really quick.
Okay.
No problem.
That HP extension keeps messing with everything. Off.
It's fine. I don't have any.
All right, go ahead and join back in.
I'm waiting for the Fantasy Grounds to respond. Maybe, I'm wondering if I should close the program and reopen it. Do, 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 do.
Alright, slowly loading in it.
Yeah, mine's taking forever. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should try again.
I can't.
Yeah, that's what I just did. It's still attempting to resolve connection to server. Oh, here we go. We got some action.
There we go. Starting to get people.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
It keeps saying that my client's already in use.
Alright. Adam Lynn. Client? Alright, now try to rejoin.
Is loading.
Well, in the meantime, I will get all the naturalists' turns. This one starts chanting. And so will 6.
I'm looking for my token.
And naturalist 7. They're all dazed and really can't do much, anything. It's going to continue, not continue, because stop. Going to restart their chant, so they do not get a 6th round completed of. Successfully interrupted one round.
Yay.
Tensy's gonna die. Again.
Getting in, Soul Knight.
It's like halfway loaded, so I'm just gonna close the thing
okay.
and restart this because it's just stuck. I still know my abilities and stuff, so when it gets to my turn, I can just call out.
Sounds good. All right, all of the naturalists finish their chant. Finish their turns. Do not get this round of chanting towards completion. That means I need to roll 12-sided dice.
We're healing for all of us, right?
Sure.
You don't have to laugh.
8. So I have 8 druids. Just started chanting. That is not going to succeed. All creatures within the wall of roots going to make a saving throw as lightning zaps out from the sky. Sparks of green lightning arc from the chest area of the statue. Dealing dealing 8 points of lightning damage. And Druid Naturalist 6, as well as 8, breaks concentration and cannot continue chanting. That brings us back to the top of the turn order, back with Ludmilla.
Jeez Louise.
All right, she's going to look down to Muriel.
Aren't they both at the same height?
Nope. Wait, yeah, actually, she is. All right, she's going to look at Muriel and in a loud whisper, as if she whispers, but it is kind of expanded and volume turned up, resonating across the way. She's going to give a command word to flee. Muriel fails and must flee on her turn.
God damn it.
Who must flee?
Muriel.
Oh, Muriel.
That takes us to Pellet's turn. You fail, taking 10 points of necrotic damage from the mists.
All right.
And you are in the gust of wind.
I am. Do I need to roll?
All right, so it's just it's just difficult terrain for you.
Okay, so
Move
here's my
forward.
plan. I haven't attacked anybody yet. I'm going to use reckless attack. Let me know if I can't do this though. I'm going to use reckless attack on the barbarian with an unarmed strike to grapple him. Can I do that?
Yes.
All right. So here comes my. Oh, I don't know how to target people. Is it control?
Control left click.
Yeah. All right. So here comes my unarmed strike. It should be with advantage.
That is a critical hit.
Oh, so
You
it does
definitely
matter.
do, and you reduce your stress if you have. Don't.
All right. So now he's grappled. Oh, I have to do this, I think.
Pellet out here just not being stressed.
I'm not stressing it, guys. And then I'm going to fly with him
Ooh.
up in the air straight. How
Okay.
high does this mist go?
10 feet. So
If
you would
my
have to use, let's see. So you'd have to use 10 feet to get up 5 feet, and then the rest of it's normal.
yeah, that makes sense. So that makes me
It's
have
already
So you can
difficult because you're
go-
dragging him.
Yeah, that's true. So,
So you could move
actually, it's
15
20
total.
feet. 20 feet to
Oh.
get up, right? Because it's difficult
I didn't
terrain.
think difficult doubled.
Well, it's not technically difficult terrain. It's any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. So I'm just
Oh,
getting the difficult terrain
But that's when moving
or
closer
the
to
dragging
you.
on that.
That says when
if you're
moving
moving
closer to you.
closer,
So I'm going straight
that's
up.
true. Okay, yep, you're going straight up, so you're good. So you have 20 feet that you can move with dragging him.
So that's where we're going. We're going 20 feet up, and he's up 20 feet. Now I have 2 more attacks, and because I successfully rolled a reckless attack, they're both with advantage. So I'm going to switch to Knuckle Dusters and give him a left. And then because I have Weapon Mastery, that gives me a 3rd attack with the Knuckle Dusters.
Yep.
And here's a right.
16 hits and a 12 misses. Deal damage once.
Oh, I should have been rolling with advantage both times. Was I supposed to click it? I thought it was going to happen automatically.
You never clicked your reckless attack.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I did. Well, it doesn't matter. So I got him, and then I don't think I have a bonus action. I think that's
it
all my
matters
turn.
because your second one missed.
Yep, go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
And your first one could have been a crit.
Yeah, roll 2 times. So we'll do
Alright.
that. First attack is the 16 and the 12, so it hits on a 16. So roll another attack.
Should I just press advantage and do this then?
I
if I'm
got it
rolling
for you.
two
Go
more
ahead and
times?
just click. Go ahead and just click the attack.
All right.
22. So you
Hey.
hit twice. The first attack kills him, however.
Oh, okay. So I punch his head off with the second attack, and then I drop his body, and I look at what's her name, this lady Ludmilla or whatever. Can't scroll over to her name. I look at the leader like with blood, like I'm bloodthirsty, and then I end my turn.
All right. Pellet grabs onto the nearby barbarian forest man, dragging him into the air as he punches and bunches him to death, dropping him, bringing us to Aiden's turn, who fails another save of Constitution against the mist, taking 13 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 6. Aiden, you are prone on the ground in the grease. What do you do?
First, I'd like to stand up.
All right.
And second, I'd like to try to skip, take 5 feet to step out of the grease. Am I right?
Yep.
Reese is not the word.
And if I went straight down, would that still count as acting against the wind?
I will not count that.
Sweet. I guess I'm just going to use reminder of my movement to get right here and shoot. If I was any good at throwing trap, I would probably make an attempt to just throw a healing potion at Tensy.
It gets blown away by the wind.
Yeah, that would also be a bit problematic.
That
So
would be terrible.
You're in the grease, so maybe you're just slowly sliding backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I getting blown
Okay,
towards
so
them?
here's what happens. Aiden throws it, the wind catches it, and then it bursts on the ground behind, but Tensi just ends up sliding
into it. Oh my god.
that would be hilarious.
Hilarious, and it makes sense.
Do it.
I don't have a greater heal. I don't want to waste it like that. Come on. I'm going to yell at Pellet. I'm going to say to him, as soon as you can, bring Tinsy to me. I'll give him a potion. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast Ludmilla.
All right.
Did you just say Bloodmilla?
You might as well be Ludmilla when he's done with her.
Actually, first, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and throw another Hexblade's Curse on her.
All right.
I'll hex you for that one. I'll hex you for that.
First shot
First shot
is crap.
misses with an 11. And she is going to use
Oops, sorry.
a reaction. Using
Sorry,
Mage's Reprisal. So, in response to being missed by a spell attack, he's going to force you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Gross.
Okay, but since they're all multiple beams as one attack, it's still the critical hit would still go, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Or not one attack, but like one action.
So they're different beams, but they're all going out at once.
Right, that's what I
All
meant.
right, Aiden, you
Yeah,
succeed
cool.
and you get a critical hit, reducing
Yes,
your
I
stress
did.
by 2. Go ahead and roll your attack. 23
Very nice.
points of damage. Ludmilla has a little chunk of her shoulder blasted with this eldritch energy. You see bits of her flesh warp away as it slowly begins to stitch itself back together, calling out, "You are going to pay for that."
And to end my turn, I'm going to call out to her. Sorry, lady, but I don't think makeup's going to get that one out anytime soon.
And then you hear, yes! Oh, and you put on sunglasses.
All right, Madam Lynn, you are up. What do you got?
I want to check the gust spell. It doesn't give like disadvantage or anything to range spell attacks if they go down its direction. It's just if people move.
Correct. You are correct. It's basically just a movement.
I'm going to use
The gust disperses gas or vapor, and it extinguishes candles and similar unprotected flames in the area. It causes protected flames, such as those of lanterns, to dance wildly and has a 50% chance to extinguish them. Kind of the only other thing.
Okay, I'm going to use my Wildfire Spirit's fiery teleportation to move us, over to here.
I've been waiting for you to do that spell.
No, I was tangled up for a long time.
That's true. I meant to move you out of the slime. I don't know how you got back in.
No, I didn't mind because they had me 10 feet up in the air, so I could just keep doing stuff to the enemies in the distance over the fog. But I'm going to use my Firebolt to try and hit the wizard guy again, the druid guy again. As she waves her fan and collects the flames for shooting out a bolt.
All right. A bolt of flame goes whizzing through the gust of wind against the pushing waves and hits with a 17. Roll damage. 11 points of fire damage.
I'm going to add my Fury of the Small to give a +3 to that as well.
All right. 15 points of damage. He fails his concentration save. The gust of wind disperses.
I'll try and heal you in next rounds, guys. Stay strong. End my turn.
Well, with the necrotic aura around us, I don't think I can. But good luck healing me.
Muriel
Yeah, you'll be
fails
fine.
the save. Takes 12 points of damage. That's too tensy.
Okay.
Comatose.
Tensy is going to take a failed save.
No, Tensy! I'll try to come and get you.
Now it is Svarog's turn.
That's all the mist did was made it an automatic fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't roll yours. Go ahead and make your death save for your turn. Well, Tensy.
At least it wasn't a
That
crit fail.
Svarog.
Does that count as 2 fails?
I
Are
had
2
assumed.
fails.
Well,
2 fails
I had
total.
assumed if I failed my save and the mist did damage to me, that I would be dead.
Nope.
Okay.
That's why I
I'll
said it's a
accept
good thing it was a crit fail. But then you would be dead.
Well, I'm just used to damage being done being 2 fails. But if it's because it's not an attack, it's not an automatic crit, so that's probably why. So Okay, I'll accept. I'll accept being alive, if you insist.
All right.
What's happening?
A 20-foot radius sphere of fog is placed right here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly 20 feet, huh? How convenient.
Because that's what the spell says.
Yeah, and I'm also 20 feet up in the air. Circle of mist. Well, a mist within a mist. This is like the Hamlet of mist.
I mean, shouldn't the necrotic mist have gotten blown away by the gust of wind?
Let me think.
Let's talk physics here.
How dare you introduce physics into my fantasy game?
It's fantasy, not physics. There we go.
Unless
This
it benefits
fog
us.
appears because he casts fog cloud. 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. It is heavily obscured and lasts for the duration or until a strong wind disperses it. And for the gust of wind, actually, I'm going to give all those in the line, which would have been Tensi and Pellet, because Aiden moved out of it. Tensi and Pellet advantage on their saves. Tensi, why don't you roll a Constitution save again to see if that death save is going to stand?
Okay.
That is not going to be enough. All right. There is Svarog's turn, and then he is going to target Muriel. It's infestation. She succeeds, taking us to the rest of the druids. All right, naturalist 10 is good. 11, 12, 3, 6 has to restart. 5. 8 has to restart and makes 6. All right, rolling another d12, see what happens. Ooh. All right. I think the druids get lucky for once. Their chant brings them to 6 total rounds. We go back to the top of the turn order with Ludmilla.
We don't like that.
Ludmilla is going to a little bit. Muriel was supposed to flee. Did we skip her turn?
I think
Pretty much.
I
Kinda
think
just
so.
did it.
You were in such a hurry to get to my death.
He's going to bonus action, basically getting right here. It
And
is
she's like-
Ludmilla's turn. Moved 20 feet to get there. $30 feet to there. Still can't really see anyone. He is going to ready a spell. Taking us to Pellet. You got Pellet.
All right, so I'm obscured in fog, so my first inclination would be to fly further up. And since it only goes 20 feet, I would find myself at 25 feet in the clear. Then I would look around.
You could just come give me a potion.
And I would see 10. He's relax, buddy. And I would.
I'm just saying. Everyone ignored me last turn.
just want to keep that fresh on your mind.
The
I couldn't
entire
make it
round,
to you.
everyone ignored me last round.
How can I get to you? I only have cure wounds.
I didn't say you specifically. I'm just literally saying everyone ignored me last round.
I would
No, you're
see
really close to
Betsy,
the
I would come down, and I would apply. I have a potion.
You have a
Believe
potion
me,
of
I'm
greater
chill.
healing.
I have chill.
I have a potion of greater healing that I'm gonna give to him.
All right. You also failed your Constitution save, taking 11 points of necrotic damage. But 4d4 plus 4 hit points surge into Tensi.
Then I'm going to use Warrior of the Gods. And I'm going to where's my how come I didn't roll? I'm gonna use Warrior of the Gods to heal myself. But for some reason it didn't roll when I clicked on it. Here. There we go. Oh, I just did it. I'll
Give
take
that
that 9
9.
now. Yeah. Hell yeah. And then I'll reach out my hand to Tensi as he wakes up, and I'll say, "Come with me if you want to live."
Shut up.
It'll end my turn. which will probably end my rage, but I have another rage.
Hold up.
I'll take your hand. Uppies.
D4. 4. On to 10C. Here we go.
Oh my god! Please don't make me take 12 more damage next turn of the same like I did last time. That would suck. Nomad.
But Tetsi, I'm really trying to get you to climb onto me because I'm hovering 5 feet up in the air.
Okay. And I did say uppies. Uppies.
All right, Aiden Terrell, you are up.
All right. Well, first I'd like to run straight down, try to get out of this fog.
Okay.
With my full movement right there. I still just vaguely see Ludmilla down there. But I see an even juicier target further down, as I am going to use an Eldritch Blast to take out Svarog. Assuming I can see him, right? I can see him.
You can, yes.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if he was standing in the opening or not. That's my first hit.
23 is going to hit. Five points of force damage, and he fails his save. Fog cloud now dispersing.
Yeah. And my second strike.
Yeah, girl.
13 is going to hit as well. 8 points of damage to Svarog. Not looking too good.
Or it's looking great.
Depending on your perspective.
And I think that'll be it for me.
Like he was so
Alright.
he was so ugly, you messed him up until he was pretty again.
Madam
Svarog.
Lynn, you are up.
How beat up does the druid guy look that I've been shooting?
Make me a wisdom insight check.
This doesn't take my action, correct?
No.
I like what you said, Pellet. That was funny.
25.
25. You know that he is beaten. So he is at or less than 25% of his hit point.
Okay. I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray at 2nd level at him. So the first shot.
It's gonna obliterate him.
That's a hit.
I'm just going to make the other ones just to see all hit. Second shot.
Miss. Hit.
Sweet. And I'll add
6
Fury the
points
Small
of
again to
fire
that.
damage.
I'll add Fury the Small to add another 3 to that.
All right. 5 points of damage along with 6 points and an extra 3. Barog falls prone as he is unconscious.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to have the flaming sphere move 30 feet and slam into 12 and 11, the druids, right in between them.
All right.
I'll say they slammed into 12 there, so he'll make a dexterity saving throw. Let me untarget you. Oh, fuck.
I got him.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Stupid stuff. All right, go ahead and smack it again. That is a fail. Roll damage. 4 points of damage, killing Druid Naturalist 12.
That will be. I'll have my familiar move just a little closer to me, and I'll end my turn there.
All right. Muriel Vinshaw.
Why didn't she flee out of the necrotic?
She moved 60
That would have
feet.
been smart.
Well, she's flying
Wait,
above it. She's not in
actually,
it.
she can fly
No, it's
50
the
feet,
cylinder.
so...
She should have been a lot further.
40, 50...
I thought this mist was a
50.
cylinder, and you can't fly above it.
It is.
But she would have gone further away.
150 feet high. Yes, she did flee out. That takes
Great.
care of the flee. She's gonna go right back in.
Okay, but maybe she can heal herself first.
She is in a freaking rage, bro. Going after Lud.
She's frenzied, bro.
As
Let her-
she
let-
runs in,
Whoa.
she's going to fail the Constitution save, taking
Ah, damn
11 points of necrotic damage,
Hi, Muriel.
attacking Ludmilla.
Like a missile.
First attack
Okay.
hits with a 17. 7 points of damage, reduced to 3. Ludmilla's concentration on her readied spell goes away.
What was she?
Muriel
ready?
is going to take 3 points of damage, which sends her to the ground, and she has 1 death save.
Yeah, we need someone to take her out of the cylinder and stabilize her so she can't be a bother anymore.
You need me to rescue her again? I'm just running around rescuing everybody.
Pretty much.
Tensi,
Yeah.
you are up. What do you do on your turn?
Well, let's see if I get a turn. Nope.
14 points of damage, putting you back down
don't get
as
a
you
turn.
fail. Taking us
You
to
weak
the
motherfucker.
druids.
You made me waste a potion of greater
Shut
healing.
up, Pellet. You just saved me 2 death saves. All right, you just
All right.
you erased 2 death saves, okay? Like, come on. Just, it's not my fault that it does
7.
so much to me.
I'm just kidding you.
Could I have at least
7
reached out my hand
druids.
towards him for uppies before I went down? Whatever.
And so on round 9, for a third time, the lightning is triggered as this green energy zaps out from the center torso of the statue. To all creatures that remain within, they receive 11 points of damage. Naturalist 9 perishes. Naturalist 11 perishes. And as you all stand here beaten and bloody, trying your very best to disrupt this ritual. Bolts of brilliant viridian lightning crackle across the statue's surface, and the air within the circle grows thick with ozone. All around you, the druids wail and gnash their teeth, casting down their drums and staffs as they fruitlessly work to free themselves of the roots that bind them to the black earth below. Svarog's wand is flown to the earth, and with a shrieked curse, the staff is lifted from his shoulders to the sky, chanting words of desperation and defiance. The wind whips into a frenzied gale, screaming through your ears as the bark of the statue begins to splinter and creak. The electric potential suffusing the air grows to a terrible peak around the statue. Your flesh prickling with the energy, impatiently waiting to be unleashed. This ritual seems to have gone completely awry. We return back to the top of the order, with Ludmilla shrieking, "No! You interlopers! Why did you have to come?" She is going to Misty Step.
I love a Misty Step. It's one of my favorite spells.
Moving 30 feet away. She is going to then cast Dimension Door.
Oh, you hoes
Disappears
run.
completely.
And she's just
Bring
gone.
us.
That can only take her 500 feet, right?
Yeah, only.
Well,
Pellet,
well,
you're
come
up.
on.
All right. Tell me more about this staff. Is it flying in the air? Is it right above Svarog?
The staff?
Yeah, you
See.
said that the staff, that Svarog's staff lifted from his shoulders. He's unconscious.
Yeah, it's just a few feet up above Svarog's body.
All right, I'm gonna fly over to the staff and grab it.
All right, you grab the staff. You succeed on the Constitution against the mist. The mist will have away.
Oh, thank God. Finally.
Does this mean that grease also disappears too?
I think the
Serious?
grease stays.
Once the grease is cast, it's no longer like a magical effect.
Yeah.
In the case of the grease spell specifically.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so the grease remains.
What happens when I grab the staff?
Nothing.
Good.
Anything else, Pellet?
Yes. I'm going to... Should I kill Svarog, guys?
Yeah.
He is dead.
Oh, I thought he's unconscious.
He's as
Well,
good as.
yeah.
And he got struck with
Yeah,
lightning.
he's unconscious, but yeah, he's basically dead. You can definitely deliver a finishing blow if you wish.
Sure, yeah, I'll just do that. I'll kill Svarog with a finishing blow. Do I need to roll anything, or is it just like...
He gone.
Alright. And then I think I have 20 more feet. That's it. So I'll go over to Muriel and I'll see if she's okay. And I'll use another Warrior of the Gods as my... Do I have a bonus action, or was grabbing the
You grabbed the staff with your item interaction. You still have an
Okay.
action and a bonus action.
Oh, sweet. Muriel's unconscious, right?
Yep.
Can I use help or something? That
Or you could use an action to feed her a potion. If you
I don't have any more potions.
Okay, I was just checking.
I'm not made
Try
of
to
potions.
stabilize her with an action.
You can attempt to stabilize her with a successful medicine check.
Cool. I have okay medicine. Let's see. Oh no, I don't. But I'll try anyways. No.
You are unable to stabilize her.
All right. Well, I'll use Warrior of the Gods anyways to get my health up. Where's my action? Do-do-do. Not here. There we go.
4 points of healing back to you.
All right.
Does that
And
end
then
your
I'm gonna-
turn?
It does. Sorry.
Alright. On initiative count 20, the statue collapses.
Awesome.
And it falls all right, so it falls from 30 feet high, collapsing down upon the ground, crashing upon some of the rest of the naturalists that have not perished.
They did now.
Exactly.
Aiden Terrell. What do you do?
Going to run over here, and I'd like to try to cautiously step into the grease with Tensei.
Pull him out!
You slip and break your neck.
You do not fall prone.
And I'd like to use my item interaction plus action to feed Tensei a greater healing.
All right.
Second.
I can get it for her.
I appreciate that.
18 points of health surge into Tensei.
Thank you.
And just like Pellet, I will hold my hand out with probably like have a little halo around my head light up. I say, "Are you all right, friend?"
Not really. But also yes.
That'd be funny if he went unconscious one more time and then
And then it was lit.
lit.
That would have completed the cycle.
Like, where did Pellet go?
Still over there tending to our enraged friend, Muriel.
Man, for a moment, I saw the blackness of the void again.
Well, I'm afraid that this body still has some life left in it. So let's get back to work.
Felt cozy, like home.
That's going to do it for my turn.
All right. Madam Lynn, you are up.
It looks like everyone's healed. I see a few druids left. The altar in the center is just crackling with electricity and stuff. Like it's still doing something. It's just going awry.
Basically the ritual is falling apart. So yes, it's kind of like crackling out with Aaron's energy. The statue has crumbled. It looks like there's a bit more that might follow, so you might not want to get close.
I'm just gonna use my bonus action and my action then to have my flame sphere slam into it and my firebolt it, and hope I just make the thing blow up with the rest of them inside. Because it has the big walls that are thick and tall, so I'm hoping my party shouldn't be getting hit by that then. She just does like an action movie, slams the orb in, or waves her fan, and a bolt of flame shoots out, and as she turns around to pet her rabbit, there's just an explosion behind her.
Perfect.
Like a die-hard explosion.
Yeah. If it's enough to destroy it.
Right.
I'm gonna see it.
Do I even roll attack? Because it's just a...
Welcome to the party, pal. It's like the best part of the movie.
Okay.
Anything else?
Oh, that would be... I'll move closer just in case, but... That...
All right, that will take us to Muriel Vinshaw's
Wow.
turn.
It's just
Needs
like one of
to
those-
make a death save.
Oh wait, I thought she was healed by pellet.
No, Pellet
No.
tried
Failed.
to stabilize her and failed.
Yep.
No, I only have cure wounds anyways, I can't get to her.
I'm about to pick her up and bring her to you.
Something quite interesting happens. Swarms of ravens descend from the skies, the storm overhead wreaking havoc.
Gandalf, it's the Eagles.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe we need to like
no,
get out of here,
necrotic. Well,
like the
now with
vampire
no
ran.
necrotic thing, I guess it's with no necrotic mist, it's going to be a lot easier. So
And they swoop down upon the circle, flushing out. A few of them descend to pick up Muriel's body, as well as carrying Pellet, Tensi, and Aiden away. A safe
Am I afraid?
distance. You are not afraid.
Yay.
Did you hear one of the ravens call out, "Be not afraid"?
am I afraid?
Tensi, do you do anything?
Well, I'll make myself not prone, technically, while I'm being picked up. Can I just healing word from here, Muriel?
Absolutely.
Just so she'll not be like, I know we were getting picked up and probably brought to safety, but I just want to make sure she's good.
Absolutely.
She is a DOA.
7 points, rejuvenating Muriel.
And because I cast a spell on an ally, she does have the choice to make an attack roll on a melee attack on someone within 5 feet of her, if she wanted.
It's a
Bad
weapon
news,
attack,
Pellet.
so she has range.
Bad news, Pellet. No, she wakes up and
Well, I meant all
She-
the ravens that just picked her up.
she wakes up and seems kind of woozy, but she is alive, and that will take us
Perfect.
to the rest of the naturalists.
As she opens her eyes, I just give her like a yeah. Like, we did
And
it.
at this point, all the remaining druids and any creature within the ring, within 30 feet of the statue, are going to be forced to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all the rest of those guys.
Yeah, that's why combat's not over.
When we got picked up, I assumed we were like flown away already.
That's why I said get off the Eagles, because I said the
And
same.
only
I thought the
one
same thing.
fails, having to take 16 d6 lightning damage as the whole area is engulfed in this viridian greenish light as the statue itself blows up.
Yeah.
We still need to go get the crystal if it didn't
Blow up.
perish.
Wow. It's just like one of those Michael Basin orb flicks I saw on.
One of those what?
It's like one of those
Green
Michael
plays?
Michael Basin illusion I saw on orb flicks once.
Uh-huh.
Orb flicks.
And that completes this battle. Which
I'm
time
tired.
Strahd appears at the center.
I'll extend my hand in not in congratulations, in
Reading?
in a gesture of showmanship.
He's like surfing on that horse.
Hovering 30 feet above the ground. When he sees perhaps that you have noticed him, he just nods his head curtly in acceptance, like, ah, well done.
All right.
And he
I'll give him a
turns,
little bow.
gallops away on his nightmare steed, Bucephalus, turning into mist and vanishing as you hear the haunting sounds of the nightmare's canter.
I don't know if being acknowledged by Strahd is
Congratulations.
good or bad.
We're his prey. He wants us to get strong enough to be worthy of the hunt. That's how I feel.
Well, you should be proud of us. Some of us
What?
didn't even take any damage. We survived this.
You took no damage at all?
Yeah, I took no damage that whole fight.
You
Nice.
I got restrained and shit. I didn't run into the mist
Tensy's
that's
just like,
eating
listen
people.
here, motherfucker.
Look, Lynn, I love you. God damn it.
And she'll say, well, you know what they say, fire beats paper, and she has her fan covering her mouth laughing, and she doesn't make jokes really, so she's making an attempt.
How are you 10 feet in the air?
I don't know why I still am.
Ravens.
Oh, yeah, sure,
Ravens are carrying us.
No, I was in the tentacle goose stuff holding me
Oh.
up before.
Oh, okay. I assumed ravens were carrying us.
So I'm gonna go back over to where the explosion was and look for the crystal that we told them we would get.
I'll join you on that.
All
They're
right,
also
give me a
druids, so I want to see
second.
if there's any loot that didn't burn up.
Don't slip on the goo, Lynn. I'm flying.
Get all of your experience. Did 4.
3 level ups.
That'd be crazy. We have
That
gone
would be,
through
honestly.
a few combats since our last level up.
Well, all we had to do was earn Strahd's approval, and suddenly we could go fight the Ember Temple. Cool.
Maybe he'll accept me as one of his brides.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's something you'd want to wish on yourself, Lynn.
Oh, if it's
Yeah,
between
trust
that
me,
and
it's
death.
not.
I mean, considering his brides are also vampires, I feel like they're one and the same.
Again, between being a bride and death, we learned death here doesn't end with death. Or your pain and misery doesn't end with death, I should say.
Suffering doesn't end with death, that's for sure. Not in this world. It may be not in ours.
Nope.
But we
it
also
doesn't. I can confirm that.
don't exactly know what the price of failure is for Strahd.
No, when I die, I plan to go to my lord Kosseth, the plane of fire, an eternal kingdom.
One thing I noticed is how incredibly imbalanced towards the darkness this land is. And if I know anything about my religious studies, it's that the universe craves balance.
That was
Well, thank you.
Which
So,
means someone in this land has been pushing it towards the darkness.
or this pellet is an imposter.
We have met
since when
one
has Pellet
changeling
been
already.
So eloquent. Since when has Pellet been so eloquent?
I'm just reciting the scripture.
Oh, 5,850 experience points from all of the druids circle, and then 5,250 from the guards. Quite a bit of experience that will be awarded upon finishing your next rest. Now,
What are we waiting for?
we're going to look for that.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm also gonna, as Lynn gets closer to me, I'm gonna hand her the staff and ask her what she could make of this. What do you make? What do you make of this?
Start investigating it. I think I have identify, I forget.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't have identify magic, but I figured even if you, it seemed to be magical, so you might want it.
Yeah, I'll study it. I don't have identify, but I'll see what I can know. I'll have my wildfire spirit go in and help Pellet with the searching while I look over the staff then.
I forget if clerics have identify as a ritual.
Aren't you a sorcerer too?
Yes. Mostly a sorcerer.
I feel like the knowledge cleric would have it, but I don't remember. No, I think Order has it too, actually. Because I play one, but I'm also part bard.
Have you gotten to your sorcerer subclass yet?
Yeah. Wait, I think so. We're level
What
4,
is-
right? So yeah.
What is your subclass?
I forgot. It's been so long because this is such a slow burn campaign. I think. Oh, divine soul. Divine soul. That's what I am. Is a divine soul.
Nice.
Oh, you know, we're level 4. I have 4 level.
Like I'm a level 1 cleric of
And
myself.
you're a level 4 sorcerer.
Yeah, I'm a level 1 cleric of myself, and then I'm a divine soul sorcerer.
Oh, like your deity is Tensi.
Like I'm me. Like it's me.
You are. Yeah, I get it.
Like who else would give me my power? But myself.
Actually, the most mysterious one of our group is really Aiden at this point because we don't know how he got his warlock powers, who his patron is.
Then again, y'all never exactly asked.
There we go.
I
Not our
have
business.
definitely asked more than
You
once,
said you didn't know.
and you were like, "Oh, you know how it is."
You know, I don't know.
I can't figure out what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing. Haha.
So you do find a green gem within
Sweet.
the destroyed remains of the statue. I have that in the party sheet inventory.
Who wants to touch it?
I'll touch it.
Okay.
I'll touch it.
We're
Can I
able
possess
to
it?
gather it up easily from amongst the wreckage.
I'll try to
Nothing
possess
bad
it.
happens.
And now we need to go back to the Wizard of Blinds, everybody.
I just want to try possessing everything.
So now let us take a mid-session break. Go ahead and relieve yourselves, get a snack or anything like that, and we re-meet back here.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
See you all again in a little bit.
No, you.
dairy-free cream cheese. It's basically just like tofu,
Oh,
but like has a slightly cheesy taste to it.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
hi.
See, Tensi is piecing out.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not feeling
Tessie
good.
wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, let's.
So Lynn has both the staff and the crystal.
Do we know if that staff has any kind of magic power to it?
Well, it started floating in the air.
I'm gonna
And
try and use Arcana or something to study him.
Right,
Nobody
go ahead and
else's
make an
staff was
intelligence
floating in the air.
arcana check.
I can ritualistically cast Identify if you need me to.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
up
not
to you.
giving me my bonus. I should have +3 to Arcana and Nature because I'm a Druid with their new stuff.
That is under your effects.
Oh, okay, so it'll go off when I roll it.
Yep.
12.
So with a 12.
Are you doing the crystal or the...
I'll do the crystal first if I have to roll separately.
on the crystal?
The staff is just a normal spellcasting focus staff. His wand, however, seems to have latent magical energy. You remember Kevin, the old ancient leader chieftain of the forest folk, spoke about wishing the wand to be returned.
Go get his wand. There's his bloody mess.
I'll return that to him. Is there anything else that we find in this ritual site with all the bodies?
But the staff helps you focus your magic. That could be useful still to you.
I already have other things for that.
Okay. Do you have any weapons?
I have a scimitar, a dagger.
Oh.
I have
dear.
the wicker staff that we got from the last time. I don't use the weapons though. She uses magic. I more just have them because that's what the starting stuff gives you.
Okay, so the wand is just a gnarled piece of petrified wood. You do not know what capabilities it has, but it acts as a spellcasting.
Ooh, I'll see if I can have someone identify it at some point.
Maybe hand it over to Aiden, and he can use a ritual spell on it. See if it has any other hidden secrets.
My love, we need the knowledge from your deity or dealer, whatever you.
What dealer? Oh god, that is basically what warlocks are, aren't they?
Mhm. You had a pimp and you the hoe.
I was thinking of it's like one of those like weird trench coat wearing guys in the back alleys of like supermarkets and shit. It's like, hey, you want some magic? Sure, leave me a minute. assuming I can while we're, are we still flying or are we just kind of here in the basin now?
Oh my
You
god, imagine the
are-
raven is holding us this whole
You are
time.
still in the druid's circle.
Okay.
I'm actually going to share the map to you guys. You are here.
All right.
Down here is the copse of the Gulthius tree. There are the berserker cairns, which are all of these things.
Cairns
And
are like
then
graves,
here,
right?
to your west, actually, is a section of fog that is like the closest to the fog. So the Yester Hill appears to be extremely, extremely close to the fog. Might be a point of interest that you would... But you
And
do
we
have
will
a
ascend.
Muriel along with you. Said, what do you want?
I would ask. I'm gonna look to Muriel. What do you want to do?
Yeah, we
Go
have
back?
this wand we can give back to the spirit, but there's also mysterious mist nearby if you know anything about it.
He first responds, I am sorry. Everything felt so far away. I thought I was going to lose myself. I was so angry. I am deeply grateful for you bringing me back to my senses. Well, yes, actually, it is known as the Whispering Wall. This area, Yester Hill, has always been known for being very, very close to the mists, nearly encroaching upon the area itself. When you get close, you can hear the whispers of the dead from beyond.
That sounds dangerous, actually. Do we want to hear the whispers of the dead?
There are
Would
many
they drive us
who...
insane?
Only if you linger too long. There are many who would say to stray away. But if you do wish to visit, now would be the time. After we have cleansed this area of the druids. There is also the Gulthius tree. Do not know if you have any business there or not.
I forget if we have any business there. Guys, do we have any business at the Gorthius tree? We took the gem.
Burn the tree?
What was that?
Burn the tree? Right? That's what I heard?
Should we burn the tree? Are you sure? It's kind of your department.
I'm down to burn this entire forest.
Is the tree still a threat to us at all?
I mean, I don't know. I forgot if we were supposed to burn the tree. Was that part of our mission? Let me look at our mission. See. Where
The
would that be?
Gulthias tree is a very dangerous thing, but I do not believe that we have any current business with it. We have completed destroying this ritual.
But should we kill the tree so that they can't rise the winter splinter ever again? this the only tree?
Well, if it's a danger we don't need to face, then, and it sounds like a danger, not just a tree, maybe we should leave it. We've had enough people fall.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, we can always come back. I mean, we have the crystal, we have the wand. We can go get another crystal if we have to.
So we make our way into the mist and explore that, or make our way back to the spirit and return this wand?
I'm strong enough to face whatever the group decides.
Before we do, we'd like to take 10 minutes so I can identify the wand. Maybe
Absolutely.
Don't.
Oh, the staff as well then, to make it 20, because the staff, I want to see if it does anything extra besides a spell focus.
So you're doing 2 rituals
Alright.
that each take 10 minutes.
I'll
just-
make a tiny campfire for you.
Just to be clear, so that you guys understand the full context, you have defeated the druids in the druid circle, but there are still druids on Yester Hill.
Oh, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go back to the spirit. I'd say let's go back to that spirit.
To the spirit?
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
we're turning the
To
wand
that
to it.
old... Oh, he wants the wand? Okay, let's go.
Right, did I hear that right, DM? When you said, the wand, this is what that spirit guy was asking to return?
Yep.
Yeah, let's bring him the... I like that guy a lot.
Alright.
Let's bolt. Ravens, away! And she puts her arms up, hoping the ravens will just fly them away. Well, they did it before, I guess.
Or we could just walk. I pick up
Let's run.
Tensi's body. Tensi decided to be the horse for a while, so I guess he's just gonna leave his body here.
Right. Oh. Moving back from Yester Hill. Make your way to heaven. Not wishing to spend any more time upon the hill as needed. Once again, Muriel summons Kevin by dripping blood into the basin. When he appears, he greets you. I take it that since you are here, you have defeated the forest folk?
It survived mightily. Do you even see a scratch on me?
Not on you, little one, but many of your brethren look little ill for wear.
Yeah, but they survived.
I would say all in all, we were successful, and that's all that matters.
That
was
is
seeing-
good.
If a gift for a gift would suffice, as she pulls the wand out that he was looking for, you wanted this returned, and all I ask for is all the information you can give us on these lands, the mist, the hags, Strahd, anything that can help that you haven't already said.
I'll also take any weapon.
Or like where
you wanna
riches
have.
are. Like if there's riches nearby that we could pillage.
Nice choice of words, Lynn.
So basically anything you got. Anything
Well, he has
you
stuff
got,
in his
we'll
grave
take
he's
it.
probably not using.
Not everything, we're not robbing you. Anything you want to give, we'll take.
I suppose I can tell you much. Long ago, I was a chieftain among the first folk. My people arrived in the valley long before my own birth. We worshipped a trio of goddesses known as the Rosanna, or the Ladies Three, the Seeker, the Weaver, and the Huntress. Our druids paid homage to the ladies at their holy sites, 3 fanes that dwelled within the valley, known as the Mountain Fane, the Forest Fane, and the Swamp. Each held a gemstone imbued with the power of the Weaver, which was said to give life and vitality to the wilderness around it. This wand was once wielded by those who connected our people to the Rosanna. He looks down at the wand, somberly, thinking deeply. And then he asks to none of you in particular, "Tell me, have any of you ever betrayed anyone close to you? Or has your pride wounded someone you love?"
Unfortunately, yes. But for a greater good. She seems hurt, trying to even talk about the situation.
How about the rest of you?
My life has been a series of fighting and not really one of betrayal.
Do you have anything, Aiden?
No.
Nearly 1,000 years ago, I came to power, chieftain, tribe. Arrogant and proud, I defied my people's strictures, ventured forth into the Whispering Wall, holding the corpse of the Devourer, an ancient monster that the Ladies Three killed long before. While within that wall of mist, I learned terrible secrets. I learned the means by which I could steal the Huntress's sacred spear from the Forest Fane, to claim its power for my own. Upon doing so, I waged war on the other tribe, uniting them beneath my own banner. The servants of the Seeker, clan of were-ravens, hid away the life-giving gems that blessed the Fanes, sealing them from my ambitions, vanished into the wilderness. On saying this, Kevin gives Muriel a long, meaningful look, though he cannot confirm whether she is spiritually descended from one of the original were-ravens. The druids of the first folk condemned me for my hubris, retreated to the village of Soldov. I, up in the mountains, our people's most sacred site and center of our faith. They named me enemy, banished me from Soldov for my crimes. When I died, instead of burying me in a place of honor upon Yester Hill with the great chieftains of the past, I was buried here, in a lonely cairn far away from the graves of my forefathers. I have since been haunted by my isolation from my people ever since my death.
Well, I mean, you've helped us a lot. Maybe I can ask the local were-ravens if they would be offended if I moved your cairn back to closer to your ancestors.
It is not
Well,
the
you-
were-ravens that placed me here.
It might not be a nice place to go back to the hill, as we saw there were rotting roots and bramble vines seem to be corrupting the area.
But,
Yes.
Lynn, it would restore some balance.
What do you hold sacred? Why?
Are you asking me? I hold the Morning Lord sacred. I hold every dawn sacred. I hold the darkness right before that dawn to be sacred, because that is the battle upon which the Morning Lord wages his war. I fight every day so that my friends and I will see a dawn.
His gaze shifts to Madame Lynn.
I hold my own life sacred, and the only thing above that is my Lord Kosseth, for he has saved my life. This metal fan I hold, and my pearl necklace is all I have from my life before. And she just continues waving herself faster. She's brought back sad memories of her past that she's been trying to escape.
And you? He looks to Aiden.
Well, can't claim to have anything as supernatural or godly that I hold sacred, so I guess I would say the truth. I've been raised all my life to, well, I wouldn't say all my life, but I was raised to seek the truth wherever it is bound, uncover the lies that might be hidden in one's thoughts and one's mind, and bring it to light so that justice can be done properly.
And so, if you were forced to choose whether to betray everything you hold sacred in exchange for a promise of safety, comfort, how would you decide?
Oh, I wouldn't. That's not a choice. I would die for my beliefs.
It speaks truth. If you asked me years ago, before my life was turned upside down, I would take any opportunity in a heartbeat. But Kosseth has kept me alive for now, and has granted me strength I didn't have before. I would not betray him.
My opinion would be it's similar to that of Madame Lynn. If you had asked me years ago, I would have taken any chance to live a better life. But now, well, I realize if you don't stay true to what you hold sacred, can you really call that a life worth living?
Well said.
He appears satisfied with your answers. In my ailing years, tyrant named King Dostron the Hellborn invaded the valley with his army, scattering the first folk and destroying their homes. He dammed up the Luna River to make farmland, shattered our faith in the Ladies Three. When Dostron died, his armies withdrew and abandoned his fortress. But the first folk remained apart and weak. Then, when Strahd invaded the valley hundreds of years later, many members of the Druidic caste of my people, still angered by my betrayal and Dostron's oppression, sought out his protection. A split broke apart the first folk. Those who opposed Strahd retreated to Soldov. Those who favored Strahd remained within the Shvalik Wood. Today, they are known as the Mountain Folk and the Forest Folk. The land of Barovia, which we once called Girvisa, meaning fertile land, has been corrupted by Strahd's will and magic. We don't understand the nature of his corruption, but Strahd draws power from the land itself. This profane connection causes great suffering to the creatures and landscape of the valley.
Yeah, when we met Strahd, it seemed like he drew power from the land. I also noticed that.
I also
It
noticed him riding a
is so.
flaming horse.
If
Terrifying.
you wish to cleanse his corruption and hold over these lands, I advise you to travel to Soldov and seek the guidance of an elder of the faith of the Rosanna amongst the mountain.
I'm gonna.
Mountain folk hostile? Are they hostile? Sorry, Agent.
No, you're fine.
They protect their own, as any would, but they do not wander from Soldov. They will not seek you out, if that is your meaning.
Ada's gonna step forward and pull out his map. Kevin, could you point us into where you last remembered Soldov to be located?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I asked him if he could point out the exact location of Soldov on the map.
Do you have a map?
No,
Yeah, we had
we-
the map from early on when they had that NPC, the player character who left, who made like a crude map of everything, and then we got a real map later on, and we updated. They combined the two.
We have all kinds of maps. I don't know why it's not showing up in images, but we used to. Kiro's map was one of them.
There we go. Hero's crude map.
Zeros, yeah.
And then we had a more fleshed out one after that.
And then we had an updated one too, but this one's alright.
All right. Soldov is hidden somewhere in the Baldanok Mountains, protected by a shroud of enchanted mist. So long as the mist remains, Soldov's enemies can never find it, nor can they remember where it lies. Only do I remember a landmark which marks its entrance. A place in the mountains where two waterfalls run together. Without a token of the ladies, however, you will never find the entrance, nor will Soldov's elders grant you entry.
A token of the lady?
What would count as a token of the lady? We have the gem, the staff, or do we need to go in that mist that was near the hills?
The gem might be enough. Any token or relic of one of the Rosanna.
But the Wizard of Wines needs this gem.
Let me ask you this then, because that wand would count towards it. I don't know if you want to leave your spirit trapped here, but it'd be hard, and right now the hill is corrupted. Would you want us to take back maybe a bone or a piece of you and the wand and bring it to the mountain folk so you may rest with your people again?
Wait. If we took your cairn and we put it in a backpack and carried it with us, would your ghost come with us?
I am paying the price for my hubris.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
How long is that price to be paid? You're dead. You're 1,000 years forever?
What if your price is to be our ghostly companion?
Perhaps
This might be a chance to...
in my unlife, I will find peace. But
And you could find it now by saving your people.
It might be so. If you complete this quest, my hope is that that peace may finally come to me.
But you don't want to come with us on the quest. That was my question.
Depends how many NPCs you want your dungeon master to keep track of as you travel.
Fair enough. This accent is really hard, actually, so no.
Well, if you don't want to come with us, and if it's more difficult for the DM to keep track of you coming with us, do you even need the wand? Would it feel better if we took the wand to the mountain folk? At least that way it can be used to assist your people, and we can use the wand to gain entry, right? Because it is a part of the sisters thing.
If you travel east to the tomb of King Dostron, hewn from the stone beneath Dostron's fortress, built in the eastern mountains, upon what is now called the Pillar Stone of Ravenloft, you may be able to find the spear that I stole from the huntress.
Oh.
If you take it to the shrine of the Ladies Three in Soldov, reconsecrate it there, perhaps my past mistakes will be redeemed. The spear's power waned when I took it, and has no doubt grown ever weaker since. But should it serve your purposes,
I have a question. I have a question that's kind of out of left field.
give me a second.
Okay.
But should it serve your purposes, you can find it in the king's tomb, claimed from my tent when my chiefdom crumbled in the wake of his armies. That would undoubtedly serve as a token of the ladies.
At Mount Baratok.
Okay, so we use the spear and... I mean, do you need this wand? You're dead. What are you doing with it?
He's taking it with him.
Return it to the mountain folk.
Sweet! If she's like, cool, I get to use a zap, whatever this thing does, once Aiden gets to identify the staff and a wand.
So my question to you, Kevin, is you probably died before this guy came around, but we heard about a wizard or something that challenged and led an uprising against Strahd. Did you ever meet him? Did he ever come this way?
I don't know what it is you speak. I have not seen nor heard of such a wizard.
Oh, apparently he fell off a cliff. He was some sort of leader. I don't know if he was exactly a wizard. I thought he was magical. You guys remember what I'm talking about?
We were hearing stories about it, yes. Some kind of powerful practitioner who attempted to challenge Strahd directly and failed.
Yeah, he failed and he fell off a cliff. Only because it was over near the Tomb of Kings, I believe, which is the same area. So I thought maybe, you know...
Correct me if my memory's wrong, but didn't the story go that when he was defeated, he was sent flying into the mountains? I can't remember which mountain it was.
That was Mount Baratok.
We'll say he's still flying to this day.
All right. Well, I just wanted to see if he ever stopped this way. If maybe you ever met him, but I guess not. So it looks like we should go back to the Wizard of Wines, tell them our plans, I guess. Go back to Valaki, and then towards Mount Baratok.
Sounds good. Oh, we'll get to go back to,
Should we hit up the windmill on the way?
Oh yeah, weren't we turning that into a base? We sent, like, someone to start repairing it.
That's right.
You could spend the night there instead of having to pay any money in the taverns.
Well, we have to drop off something to the Blue Water Inn from the Wizard of Wines.
Yeah, but then we can just go to the mill and sleep, and then have less travel at night, if we plan all correctly. I'm excited to go back to Barovia, though. We haven't been to the original town in a while. Right, it looks like we're gonna have to drive through there.
How? Oh, do you want to go through the Svalak woods behind the castle?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong spot on the map. Never mind, I see. I was very wrong.
No, we're gonna have to stop at the windmill and then go straight to Mount Baratok.
Well, we'll figure it out next time when Tenzie's here, as she's excited to find out what Aiden is learning.
Yes, before session ends, I would like to try to identify the wand first.
All right, the wand is just a normal spellcasting focus, just like the staff was. Seems to have more religious significance as a focus than like a powerful magic item.
Got sentimental value.
And I'm guessing the same would be true of the staff.
Yes.
Yeah, just a standard staff. Sorry, Madam Lynn. It doesn't look like either of these are particularly interesting, aside from their cultural or religious significance.
Which one, Mr. Smarty Pants? Cultural or religious?
Both?
Okay. So we head back towards the Wizard of Wines. Everybody? Are we good to go?
All
Muriel?
right. So
Maybe we
as you move to depart the area, Kevin bids you farewell, offering, "Go with the blessings of the ladies three, if they still listen."
Well, they still
That
have some kind of
will end
presence.
our session.
That was fun.
That was good.
Good
That was
to hear.
Yeah, that was a good fight with the ritual and everything.
Man, that was kind of hard to run just because there were so many things.
Oh my god, yeah, there's so much happening.
Every turn took a long time for
Yeah.
sure. But it's all right. We got through it.
Thank you, everyone, for playing. Sounds like you guys had fun, which is always so good to hear. We are looking to play again on the same rotation in 2 weeks. I will be sending out the possible times if we want to go a little bit later in the day, but I think probably not, because it would need to be more afternoon. And I know Tensi said like he can't really do that. But even so, I'll be sending that out just to see if there is a different time that might work better to get other players involved, just because early times are kind of difficult. All right, but there we have it, the end of our session. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.
Hey,
You too.
You too.
All right,
Peace,
bye-bye
y'all.
now. Yes, the end of the session, and I gotta get going because my wife has a place to be. Thank you, all of you out there who tuned in to listen to this latest tale of the Curse of Strahd. I am your host and dungeon master, tNomad of the Tavern League. Catch me every time we go live for my various different campaigns over on Twitch as well as YouTube. I have 3 campaigns. This Curse of Strahd every other Sunday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then another Curse of Strahd every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. And then Tomb of Strahd on bi-weekly Fridays, also at 7 p.m. Central. Man, remember, a lot to say, a lot to come out of the mouth. But yes, this is it. Make sure to join the Discord community, as well as check out my Games Master profile on startplayinggames.com for a chance to join in on one of these sessions yourselves. But for now, the last call is sounded. So as all of our adventurers are lined up at the bar or have left the tavern for the evening, for the rest of their night, thank you so much for being here with us. As the last call is sounded, tip those mugs back with whatever you're drinking. This has been the Tavern League.